ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरञ्जस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाखये चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपगदामह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपथकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवां च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगन ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितं च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते जयदां सुरदो भंगोर्मम मंदमतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्य पादाम्बोजौ राधा मदन मोहनौ दिव्यत् वृंदारण्य कल्पद्रुमादः श्रीमत् रत्नाकारो सिंहासनोस्तौ श्रीमत् राधा श्रील गोविंद देवो प्रेस्ते लिपि सेव्यमानो स्मरामि श्रीमान् रासरसारंभी वंशी वटतटस्थित कर्षन् वेणुस्वनैर्गोपीर्गोपीनाथ श्रीयास्तु नः तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिविकास स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाशादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। नाम श्रेष्ठं मनुमपि सच्चिपुत्रमत्र स्वरूपं रूपं तस्याग्रजमुरुपरिं माधुरीं गोष्ठवतीं राधाकुण्डं गिरिवरमहोराधिका माधवासं प्राप्तो यस्य प्रतीद्व श्रीगुरुं तं नतोऽस्मि। Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So, again this week we are here with some topic controlling or to be controlled. How to understand this word. First we will start with what is this controlling. As Jivatma we always have separated from Krishna. We want to control over the material nature. Generally, man and woman or any living entity in this material world, they want to control the material nature. The more they want to control, the more the material nature Maya kicks, Maya slaps. So now our topic today is about the wife wants to control the husband, which around the globe everywhere it is happening, or to be controlled. How to understand this clearly, right? See, we will see from Bhagavatam or Vedic stories how women acted, reacted, and what is the consequences. And then through that, what we gain, what knowledge we gain, that we want to research today, what is good for women. So now we will see where women wants to dominate. Women wants to put her ideas first in front. Or women wants to control husband or the situation. Then what happens? That we will start with Mother Sati. I explained this pastime many times as individually also. There, with husband and wife, there may be opinions that opinions may differ. I never advise that you blindly follow. No. But both husband and wife should sit and discuss and decide. But that may not be possible with some super dominating husbands. They don't even, consider the wife. So in such case, the wife should follow, keeping the mouth shut, and try to put her points in a different way. Okay. So one by one we will take. Now here, the relationship between Mother Parvati, Sati, and Shiva was so nice. So the life was so peaceful. But here the problem is the father. Many times it happens, the husband and wife are fine, but the women's family members destroy the relationship. Nowadays, this is happening a lot. They teach wrong things to the girl. You should be bold, you should give back, you should fight. If she comes after fighting, they accept, and such things are happening. But here, Daksha is not of that type. He got her married, and totally he is neglecting both of them. So now Mother Parvati wants to control the father also. Father is a big-headed man. She wants to teach him a lesson. See, our opinion is not wrong. What Sati wanted to do, she wanted to go to her father and tell him that what he is doing is wrong. That's what, for that only she wanted to go. That is one reason. The other reason is it's a festivity going on in my parents' house. I should go. That was also there. But Lord Shiva explains her. Here it is not that he didn't explain things to her. He told her, please don't go there. I don't have any respect there. It's not possible to correct your father. He's out of control. Whom we can correct, who is under our control, who will listen to us. Such people we can have some control. But this fellow, Daksha, is out of control. So no use, you don't go there. But Sati is not listening. She's not listening. No, 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 I have to go, please. So that is a tantrum. Tantrum, and so ended in disaster. So she had to burn herself because the father insulted her. And she cannot go back to Shiva also because, out of shame. So this is a negative example where women wants to control, though she is not wrong. Mother Sati was not wrong. We should understand where my control will be accepted. You may want to control everything, but not everything will be under control. Okay, now we will go to the other examples. There are lots of examples. Controlled, to be controlled. The next example I choose was Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi, in the beginning of her marriage, controlled her husband in a nice way. The positive way of control is there. Negative way of control is there. She was so intelligent and very beautiful lady. So among the three wives, Dasarath had a special affinity for Kaikeyi. This we see in the first part of Ramayana. When he decided to coronate Lord Ram, first he went to Kaikeyi only. He should have gone to Kausalya, but he went to Kaikeyi because you know very well that Kaikeyi loves Lord Ram more than anyone else. So the relationship was very good until she had association of mantra. She was brainwashed by mantra. Until then, she was fine. Okay. So she was very intelligent, Kaikeyi. And then why she got the two boons? When in a fight, Dasharatha fainted in a battlefield. She drove the chariot very, very intelligently and took him from the battlefield and gave him some, support so that he regains his body, regains his consciousness and come again, fight and win the battle. So in that way, she acted very intelligently, though she was a Kshatriyani, we can say, Kshatriya's wife, very intelligent. So she pleased Dasharatha and got the two boons. But later, because of the bad association of mantra, she changed. So there she wanted to control, but again it ended in disaster. She lost her husband. Sati lost herself. But here she lost her husband, which is very important for a woman. Right? So whenever women wants to control the situation or control the husband, big loss is there. Okay. Now I have taken the third example. All these stories we have discussed long in many classes. So I'm just taking the lessons from their stories. Okay. Now we will go to the story of Diti. Same person. One time she controlled and faced negative reaction. One time she listened, she was controlled by her husband, then positive. Okay, we'll see what is the two different situation in her own life. See, one Mataji only. She's Diti, mother of demons. And she had an abnormal lusty desire in the evening time. The husband, Gardama Muni, was telling her, sorry, not Gardama Muni, sorry, Kashyap Rishi was telling her, this is not the right time. Don't force me. See, this is a womanly controlling nature. Lust is there, but that should have a proper channelization also, proper time also. But she said, I cannot control. Now you come, we'll enjoy. So the time of conception is very important. The time of union is very important because it was auspicious. So that's why the Sandhya times one should meditate on the Supreme Lord. Do Gayatri, chant Japa, lit lamp in the house, and do some aartis. The Sandhya times we should not sleep or we should not indulge in any sense gratificatory actions. So Diti had to carry the two big demons in her womb, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. When she came to know that two big demons are going to come, she was not happy. She was, she doesn't want to give birth also. She was holding them. Holding them is also a big disaster. The whole world is trembling. So either way, she was caught. She wanted to control the husband. She could have listened to him at that time, but she didn't. So the result was very heavy. She became famous for becoming big, great demon's mother. She herself didn't like it. So she wanted to control the situation and she was controlled by two big demons. Then in another occasion, she was changed. She changed and she approached her husband by service. She did a lot of service to him. And then she requested him that she wants to have a very good son. Then her husband is a Pati Guru, right? He suggested her to do Pumsavana Vrata. She did that. She worshipped Lord Vishnu for 1 year, 1 complete year. By the result of that, by the result of listening to the wise husband, she conceived. Okay, this is a nice story. She conceived and she was following the Pumsavana Vrata, worshipping the Lord according to rules and regulations. But she's when Diti is pregnant, Diti is mother of demons. Always Indra gets agitated. He knows that auntie is auntie. So she may be producing some demons which may harm devatas. So he was worried and he wanted to kill the child in the womb. So he was looking for an opportunity to kill the children in the child in the womb. She made some mistake in the following the rules and regulations. So using that, like she went for urinating and she didn't wash her legs properly. So using that, he enters, Indra enters into her womb and he took a sword and killed the child in the womb. When he was cutting the child into two, the child became, when he cut, the child became 2. And he cut that, again it becomes 4. Like that it is multiplying. So later he found out the children are not dying. Then he thought, oh, then they are very much shining. Then he understood his mistake. So they became Maruts, the demigods. Because of Diti's austerity, because of Diti's sincere obedience to her husband, she listened to him and then followed this Pumsavana Vrata for 1 year, and she got a demigods as her sons. Then Indra accepted them, and then he left, asking for forgiveness from his aunt, and then all these children became Maruts, famous demigods. So now we understand that women should not control, but you may ask, but what if women is right? Most of the time, women, we clearly studied that women's intelligence level is less. So better always to listen to the husband. But at times, when devotee women become intelligent than the husband. It happens also. It is not that all the time women are less intelligent. Sometimes women can act as a minister, like to the king. The king is the husband, wife is the minister. Sometimes, even if she is a wise woman, she is a devotee woman, she can be more intelligent than the husband. So in that time, what to do? Wife is a devotee, husband is not a devotee. Both are devotee, but husband doesn't listen to the devotee wife. So here, when the wife wants to control the husband, when the wife puts her desires or her points in front and wants to think that I want to achieve this. So if such things comes, then clashes happen. Oh, you are not listening to me. Husband fights, wife also. You are not listening to me because I am right. The correct way is not fighting. if you want to win, if you want to control, that is accepted. If you are right person, if you are truly intelligent, if you follow the Vedic tradition, your principles or your opinion is right as per Shastra, you can control the husband by service, by sweet words, by being tolerant, by being patient, by putting the opinion, like, you are now submitting your uh, project to a project manager or submitting your petition to a higher officer. How do you go? You go in a submissive way. If you want success in your life, in your family life, if you want to achieve something, if you want to achieve success in your family life, if you want peace in your family life, remove that controlling attitude. You can control by love, positive control. This is called positively. You can put your opinion. Sweetly, you can request him. And many women in this material world, this I wanted to tell you, many women in this material world, they control their husbands by lust. This is called in Indian tradition as pillow mantra. So that is not the right way to control husband, because after some time the lust will go down. And such kind of shortcuts will not help. Will not help. So that can be converted to a positive approach. Positive approach is that you act in such a way that without you, he cannot survive. This is secret. Huh? This we should not tell to men, especially husbands. You behave in such a way that without you, he cannot survive. Then you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. This is secret. So for that, you need to be really, 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 really dedicated in the beginning of your married life. Women should be extraordinarily good. She should prove herself, right? Afterwards, little bit here and there, it's okay. But you need to prove that you are selfless. You are not selfish. You are dedicated. You love him and his family. You are an obedient wife. All these things you have to prove by service. If you don't have any quality, this cannot be achieved. I have seen many girls, they don't have any quality. Then how the husband will have any affection for you? I have seen some abnormal ladies in my life. Except their body, they don't have anything else. They don't get up in time. They don't serve the husband. They don't cook. They don't speak nicely. I have seen such ladies in my life. So definitely there will not be any relationship, any good relationship between husband and wife. Service is very much needed. If you don't prove yourself, if you don't serve, then how the husband is going to listen to you? I have seen one young girl, I got her married. Her demands every time demand only. You do this for me. You do that for me. You buy me this, you get me this, always without shame. Wife should never ask husband anything. I want this, I want that. That should be, you serve in such a way that he should know your needs. Oh, I should get this for my wife because she's so nice. I should tell her to go to sleep in time because she's working from morning till now. These things should come from the husband automatically. Not by force, not by fighting, not by running always to the. Many girls nowadays, they ask the husband, I want this, I want that, I want that. The husband doesn't fulfill, they go to their parents' house, sit for months. You are the loser. Who is the loser? You are the loser. So you will not have the respect and you will not produce nice children. You are the loser. I have seen such girls in my list. Two are there. I got them married, but they don't come to my Sri Dharma classes. What to do? They go and sit in their parents' house for months. That will not bring peace to your family. Now, after marriage, your husband's family is your family. And you are the loser. You are the main member of your family. If you are not there, then it is not success. You can get whatever you want to get. Like even if you want something material, you want some earring, you want some necklace, or some things like that. You can think over it, see that how much your husband is earning. In that budget, is that possible? If it is possible, you can ask. If it is not possible, how will you ask? If it is possible, you do service and then humbly ask, oh, I need this. Then he also will happily get you. It's not by any other way, any other lusty way or dominating way or fighting way. One more example I wanted to tell you that in my, before some 30 years, 33 years, one of my not very close friend, but friend, she was not a devotee. She was nice girl, got married early. And then her husband was a nice person, I heard. She was asking for a color TV. Husband said, now I don't have that much money. Color TV that time was a bit expensive. Now you please manage with this black and white. I'll get you color TV soon because now budget is not allowing me. She didn't listen. She wanted. So that is tantrum. She wanted to show that I am powerful or I want this. She had a big fight and then she wanted to test him or she wanted to, I don't know what was going on in her mind. She went inside a room and took kerosene and put on her and then lit fire. It was all not in the complete mood of suicide. But unfortunately, she couldn't open the door. She was not willing to die. See, the point is, somehow she wanted to threaten, but it ended up in complete disaster. Then somehow they opened the door and took her to the hospital, but she was burnt. And she wanted, because she had a small child also. She was crying to the doctor that I want to live. Okay, you wanted to control? The material nature controlled you. At times, the women are very less. This is the example of very less intelligence. I felt really very bad because she had no guidance. She could have consulted with any friends or parents or what to do. That sometimes the emotion take over and the controlling nature. I want to control. I want this material thing very much in my life, and then she lost her life. These are all examples that by hearing. I'm not threatening you. By hearing this, we should not be like that. We should use our intelligence. We are every day listening to Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, chanting the holy name, and seeing all these great women. So when we see all these great women, we should take lessons. We should be patient enough. We should be tolerant enough. We should be more tolerant. What happens? Some girls, some young girls, they follow Krishna conscious. But in the family, they behave very roughly. Then this, what is the point of chanting? You are chanting, you are having tilak, you are supposed to be Krishna devotee, but why you are so arrogant? Why you are getting angry? Then the girl comes to me, Mataji, this is the common time. Yes, no. When you become a devotee, the people expect angel's character in you. If you are an angel or if you are a great lady, that characters they will expect from you. So for that, at least you need to be soft person, you need to be a sweet person, you need to control your anger. You can control your anger, you should not control the elders or husbands. You can control them by your service. If you do nice service, for example, all the service, I saw one family. The mother is not an earning member of the family, but she controlled the whole family. The husband and two boys, grown-up boys, they are all earning members. She is not earning member, but the husband and the children ask for every decision from her because she takes care of them in complete. Like when I was astonished. The grown-up son is in the bathroom and asks for a towel. Amma, give me a towel. Amma, give me soap. Amma, where is my shirt? This is not in one way right that one should be able to take things for himself, but he's busy in his job, so the mother supplies everything. Nice prasadam 3 times. She knows what to give, what not to give, and take care of their health also. Like everything, she was not the earning member of the family, but she is the real controller. I was so surprised, you know. So for that, to control the family, you need not be the earning member of the family. You are the service provider. That's why they depend on you. Without mother or without wife, the family cannot survive. So she was day and night serving, serving, serving. So she's controlling. It's not also control. They come and ask her, Amma, what to do? This is right, this is wrong. Shall we go here? Shall we go there? So this is the thing. This is how a woman should control the husband positively. If you are less intelligent, you just keep quiet and follow the husband. Follow the husband. If you want to put right things, then that also should be presented in a humble way, in a submissive mood. There, the ego should not come. I win the battle. No. Let him win also, no problem. But here, this is togetherness, right? In the family, you win or he win. Winner is the family, right? No? There, you should not have this ego battles. Oh, please, here in the family, you don't have any false ego. If you have false ego, then that will destroy your happiness. I am great. Better you don't be great. No problem. Do you want certification? Oh, you are great. Many times the wives, they fight like anything. Fighting cock. Talk, 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 talk. In one girl's life, she's like that, irrationally fighting, fighting, fighting. Then the father-in-law said, you get out. Get rectified of your this fighting behavior and come. Who is the loser? It's a big shame, right? By service, she could have controlled even father-in-law, mother-in-law, husband, to time, provide them what they need, give nice service to them. Then the whole family will be under you. What is your opinion? They will ask you. Even if they don't ask in major decisions, you are not the loser. You are the winner always. So, my dear girls, the world is very bad. You see, they are depicting women as a sense object. Like, for example, wine, whiskey, these are all sense object. Men get addicted to them. This is not the positive way of life. Similarly, some men get addicted to women for lust, not for love, not for service. So this we see in the history of Antony and Cleopatra. I especially went through the story of Antony and Cleopatra because Antony was a very great emperor, but he lost everything because of the love people are saying. I say it is a lust he had for Cleopatra. Cleopatra, it seems, he used to control men, for her beauty, and she used to throw the pillow, kneel down before me, like that kind of character. But finally she committed suicide. This is not control. Control is by love. Women can control the husband by love. So Draupadi is best example for that. She was serving like, menial servant. So when her life was in danger, her chastity was in danger, she told Bhima to kill Kichaka. You know this, all of you must be knowing Mahabharata. All the Pandavas, along with Draupadi, they had to live in disguise for 1 year. So in that period, they all lived in a kingdom where one demon was there. He was harassing Draupadi. His name was Kichaka. So Draupadi, we can say that she ordered Bhima to kill Kichaka. This is by her service and love. If a wife is not doing any service, is not submissive, then what is the meaning of wife? What is the meaning of family life? Family life, you have part to play. In that, if you want some good decisions to be made, or if you have one opinion and your husband has other opinion, for that, if you have difference of opinion, if yours is right, then also you should keep quiet and present the opinion in such a way that he will understand that this is right, not in a fighting way. If by fighting, nothing you are going to achieve, only ego battle, then his ego will become, even if he is ready to follow, he will not follow. One example I'll tell you. Husband and wife, there was one husband and wife. Husband is a normal person, means is ready to do bhakti also. Wife came to Krishna conscious very fast. This happens in many family. She wanted to bring the husband also like that. One day he was a good person. In one day, she couldn't control him. She couldn't bring him to Krishna consciousness so fast. So she thought stupidly. She thought, I will take my husband to Guru and I will tell him, like we say, no, I'll tell you to my father, I will tell you to my mother, like that, Children, they tell like that. So that these people will be controlled. Like that, she thought, I will take him to my Gurudev, and the Gurudev, in front of Gurudev, I will tell him the Gurudev, he may listen to Gurudev. This is a very stupid idea. In front of Guru, she was saying she is not following the regulative principles. He is not chanting like that. Guru is a matured person, right? He was like, embarrassed. To a great person, you should never, even if you have some complaints, that should not be presented in front of many people or in front of Guru. The husband was so much annoyed. And in front of Guru, he shouted and told her, you are a prostitute. Correct, no? Because, in front of everyone and in front of Guru, if you criticize your husband for not taking up Krishna consciousness, then the husband got really wild. It's a great mistake she did. And he shouted at her and then left the place. Because the man's ego is so powerful that you need to be careful. You cannot break that ego in front of everyone. That is a big mistake. Everybody is having faults. But especially if you find some faults with the husband and you want to rectify it, you cannot, make it public. When you make this, it is a blunder mistake in your life. Even if you find out some negativity in your husband, that should be handled with care. Slowly, softly, privately, you should deal. Not to be criticized in front of everybody and show that you are great and he is down, is not great. These things will break, will make you, they will control them. If you want to control, you will be controlled either by the family members or by the providence. So we need to be careful in the husband and wife relationship. These lessons you should learn. Yeah, okay. Don't take it for granted. You be careful in dealing with your husband. If you are not married, in future, you take these lessons for your future. If you are married, you be careful how to deal. You learn to be very submissive, very patient. At the same time, if your point is right, if you are right, the way of presenting is very important. How you present your opinion, how you present your thing is more important. That is your intelligence. There each step you take very slowly, carefully. And when his mood is fine, that time you can present this. If it is like this, it will be nice. Please try to think over. Use a nice, polite words, sweet words. Then also you should not again and again repeat. You see, and then keep quiet. This is how you can control. There was also one more story which the wife proved to be very intelligent. That I have to present it with details, which I will narrate later. The point was, there was a great acharya, the guru of Ramanujacharya, and that's Alavandar Yamunacharya. How he became a king. Before he became a sannyasi, he became a king. So there was one, these details I will tell you in some other time. there was a great poet or a great person, a scholarly person who defeats everyone. Like, it comes in the Leela of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where that Pandit, the Kashmir Pandit, is Digvijay. Same time was happened in Yamunacharya's life. Yamunacharya's guru was great. And that time he was out of station. So Yamunacharya was 12 years old that time. So the Pandit's name was Kolahala. He was, he came to this kingdom, Pandya kingdom, and he was challenging. The king was inviting the boy's guru. Guru is out of station. Then the boy acted very intelligently, and I said, okay, I will face the challenge. And he faced the challenge. The queen understood that this young boy is intelligent. He will win the battle in the verbal battle, like scholarly debates. But the king was not intelligent enough to understand this. And they have a competition. Okay, what happens if he doesn't win? What happens if he wins? The queen says, you have to give the half of the kingdom to this boy. The king agreed. And finally, queen wins because Yamunacharya won the debate, which I will explain later. It's a big one, some other day. So here the queen publicly proved that she is more intelligent than the king. But the king didn't mind. He presented the of the kingdom to Yamunacharya. So at times women may be intelligent, but not in a controlling way, but in a submissive way, but in a positive way. Okay. I end here. So now I welcome doubts and comments. Hare Krishna. Vidyavati.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Please accept my humble obeisances, Mataji. Thank you for this wonderful session. Myself, Vidyavati Devidasi, I'm trying to preach in Delhi. We have an ISKCON Girls Forum over here. And currently, we were conducting Gresta training here. So I'm very glad that today only, tomorrow we have a session and today I could attend your class. So this will help me in tomorrow's class. So Mataji, one practical advice I wanted to take from you is that when you said that there are moments when the other person might be wrong and what we are saying is correct. At that time, how to manage our emotions when your elder person, maybe your husband-in-laws, you know that what decision they are taking, and maybe that decision is going to impact you or the family in a negative way. But if we even if we are trying to give them advice politely, but somehow they don't believe, they trust their own intelligence, and you are getting frustrated from inside because this has happened so many times, and you know that again the same mistake will happen. And then at that time, it is difficult to keep a smile on your face. We don't argue, but we keep shut and we are just silently observing. Everybody comes to know that she is not happy, she is angry, but she is quiet. But keeping a smile is keeping.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, continue. Continue.
Something that many times I tell my husband that this expectation that the wife has to act on the level of pure devotee, this is a very unrealistic expectation. It becomes very tough. And if we tell the girls to do this, they say that Mataji, this is very rude. That why we always have to keep the smile also, we have to tolerate also. Why so much expectation from us? We are also human beings. We also have emotions. We might also break down sometimes. So, any practical way how to balance our emotions?
See, your husband is not a very, very tough person. You can have some loving fights like this. You can keep your face like this and don't talk to him. These are all okay. Not a big deal. But you should continue serving.
Yeah.
There you should not give any gap in your service. You don't eat or you sleep, you cry, you keep yourself. But whatever you have to give him services, you don't stop it. In one occasion, if
Yeah.
he doesn't listen to you, he himself will understand it. Maybe, for example, you told him something, he didn't listen, but that situation ended negatively. Okay, I'll give my example. Once we went to, this is in 2002, first time I attended Rath Yatra in Jagannath Puri. After that time, the train timings were changed. We went to Bhubaneswar ISKCON temple, had lunch, and we had to catch the train. The temple is closed by 12:30. We had to stand outside only. Everything were hot sun. I said to my husband, better waiting here. We will wait in the railway station. We will reach soon and then wait in the railway station. The train timings were changed that he didn't notice. He said, no, the whole time is like 2:30 something. No, why we should go there? I will go to the canteen and get you something for the travel. Get back. Himself and one more devotee, they both were. But something happened to me. I was, forcing him. Please let us go. We will not stay here. We don't want prasad. We will somehow manage it. You come. You come. I was insisting many times. He didn't bother to listen to me. Hey, we have enough time. You are always, I'm a person like, I'm fast, anxiety, little anxious person. Go fight. No, in everything I'm in a hurry. He is a very cool, calm person. He didn't listen. We entered the railway station, the train left. Imagine the condition. How will you travel? The next train we caught, but no seats. We had to sit down and travel. 24 hours, no seats for 4 of us. So then later onwards, he is listening to me. So like that, in one point, if the husband didn't listen to you, then when it fails, you can tell, I told you no. I requested you no. You didn't listen. Many times, so at that situation, how you can console yourself is surrender to the hands of fate. In one occasion in my family, in my in-laws family, I was very strong in saying no, but my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, they were angry at me. How you can, I thought this is for the welfare of the family. So I need to tell them, no, don't do this. Don't do this. But they all said, no, how you can talk like this? No, but ultimately it ended very negatively, affecting everybody. They all realized. It was a big family disturbance. I was opposing like anything. We all should do something. No, this should never happen. But they didn't listen. So at times we need to present our things. Though sometimes we are very, very much criticized. We face criticism also. But if you know that this is for the welfare of the family, then 1, 2 such incidences happen, they will listen to you. Okay, we have to take her opinion. What is your opinion? Please let us know. Okay, Vidyavati?
Yeah. At that moment of inner frustration, we can just pray to the Lord and we can
Lord,
just
yeah,
declare.
I say that if somebody, I give, not because of pride, I'm saying I have experience and somehow connected to Guru Parampara, I have some wise advices in marriages also. Some they don't listen to me. Then I say their fate is not good. I surrender to Krishna. Let their fate. Some girls and boys, they don't listen to me. I'm a matchmaker also. I'm a marriage counselor. Those children, those boys and girls, who listen to me, they have good fortune, and we make, sometimes I go also failure. I'm not saying I'm always, according to their fate, it happens, but mostly I know to guide. But that if somebody doesn't listen to me, I just say that surrender. So in family, it will be, if it is for somebody third party, no problem. But in family, it will be painful because those persons are my family member. I understand your point. At that time, you chant and you say that I surrender to the situation, my Krishna. They are not listening. What to do?
Okay, Mataji. Sorry, Mataji, where are you from? I don't know much about this forum. Which temple are you from, Mataji?
See, I live in Mayapur
Okay,
since
okay.
10 years. I am a South Indian, but
Okay, Mataji.
settled in Mayapur. My
Okay,
husband,
Thank you.
my husband is also devotee. My son is also devotee. We three are living in Mayapur.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much for your association.
There are many classes of mine, and you can go for
I
Gita.
just joined the group. I just joined the group.
Okay, okay. So Kamila will add you. Okay. Neha.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Mataji, like today's topic is control or to be controlled. So Mataji, my question is like, if you have a small children, like I have 2-month-old son and one is 4-year-old son, and if I need a help of my husband, so if he needs to go somewhere, like if I tell you the yesterday scenario, he wants to go and have party with his friends. So I said that it's too late and I'm handling 2 of them alone. So could you please stay at home? He got offended, and it happens many times. So he says that now you have children, so you should not bother on me. Let me enjoy uh, my time. So, but I got offended. So, so that time I'm controlling him. I know I am. So what should I do in that situation? Should I control him or should I just say, okay? But inner me, I'm getting frustrated because I'm handling my children alone. So, what to do in that situation, Mataji?
You
Should we
humbly tell
say,
them, no, this is your own. You should be family oriented. We have produced 2 children. Now you please take care of them for some time at least. You humbly tell him. He doesn't listen.
Mataji, he listened, but sometimes like he says that I'm doing work from home, so I also need to go out. So, but I said that I'm also at home only. So do I also need to go? But I don't say anything. So that's how it goes
Sit and
wrong
decide
sometimes.
together some arrangements. Or go together, all the 4 go together. He will not take you and children also.
No, no, Mataji, we go.
Ah,
It's not nothing like that.
once in a
He
while,
do help me. He do help me in my
men are,
household
men
works
are, men
also.
are like that. You have some helpers if he doesn't help you.
No, Mataji, actually we live in abroad. I live in UK. Right now my parents are here, but they are
Ah,
leaving in
yes.
2 days. So here we have to do everything by
I
ourselves.
know,
We
I
are
know,
not
I
having
know.
any help.
Yes, yes.
So that's the hardest situation over here. So sometimes he do help me. I'll not say that he don't help me. He do help me in many things.
When he comes back from the
But
party, you just show some, anger, false anger on him.
uh,
Then, he may ask
okay,
sorry and then rectify his mistake. You tell him that how much I can struggle alone.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, Mataji.
yeah.
Yeah,
You tell
okay.
him, or
So we should not show anger on that point.
yes, you better tolerate. No, he's the earning member of the family, right? You're also working.
Yes. No,
You're also
Mataji, right now I'm not working. No, no,
you're
no,
not
Mataji.
working. No, so you
No.
please, no, because working outside, all those who work outside, they all should know how how it is stressful.
Yes, yes,
Household
yes,
chores
Mataji.
and taking care of children is lovely, but work with karmis and work with the system, it is very stressful. You understand him and support him. One or two times,
Okay.
if you support, he himself will say, for me, my wife and children are more important than going out. You act in such a way that he realizes this.
Okay. Okay. And
At
actually,
least
Mataji,
say
what
that,
happened? He
okay,
says that
okay.
I do help you a lot. I do everything, but still you are not happy and you want me to stay at home all the time. You're
You tell him,
controlling
you
me
tell
in
him,
that situation.
you tell him, okay, let me tolerate, you go, you enjoy. When you sacrifice, no, one or two times, then he himself will feel guilty. Oh, I'm leaving my
Oh,
children and my wife and then going. That should be
okay.
automatic. That should be
Okay, Mataji.
automatic. See, husband should not, wife and husband, they should not enjoy separately. They should enjoy with family.
Yes,
If that
Mataji.
tendency comes, I
Mm-hmm.
don't like that tendency. The husband, wife, and children should be together in their enjoyment. If he
Mm.
feels that
Oh,
I want to go there, then it should be automatic. It should not be forced upon.
mm-hmm.
He should miss
Okay.
you. Like, for example, if he is eating some, my son, no, when he was in Gurukul, when in Gurukul, if some special things they made, somehow he used to call me and keep a small piece. In Gurukul, they are not allowed to give something to the parents. But one day, somehow he called from the security's phone number and said, Amma, you come, you come. Then I went. I don't like that items and all, but still he kept that lasagna. He put he didn't have any container to keep it. Somehow it fell into the mud, and he kept one piece. And he called and then gave it to me. I was so emotional. The son is so loving that he had something special, and he kept one piece for us. So you
Mm-hmm.
imagine, if he is so much love of you, how he can go to the party and enjoy there without you people? That bonding
Mm-hmm.
should be there. Recently, I told one mother is controlling the whole family. The five of
Yes.
them are so together. When I suggested, if one is sick, a father can take care of the child, you come, I will take you here and there. They were not ready. No. If at all we want to go, we will go together, five of us together. If we don't go, we will don't go. Like that they behaved. So this cannot be forced upon also. Don't fight for this. If
Mm-hmm.
you want to go separately and enjoy and come back, don't fight for it. But it should be automatic, right? You should think how without my wife I can eat something nice, how I can enjoy the party. That should be automatic, right?
Yes. Yes, Mataji.
You in some occasions you prove that without my husband, without my children, I cannot enjoy. There is no enjoyment for me without these people. That you prove to him so that he will not do that. He
Mm-hmm.
should miss you,
Mm.
right? No?
Yes,
Try,
Mataji.
you send him. Okay. You tolerate. Okay. You want to go to party, you go. You
Okay.
tolerate. Then you see what is the reaction. All everything is
Oh,
the
okay.
life itself is experiment. Every time you
Yes.
experience. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
If he
Yes,
is a
Mataji.
big person, then you tolerate some here and there.
Mm-hmm.
He is also working hard. He wants to enjoy. Okay. You understand these points and tolerate.
Yes, Mataji. Mataji,
Imagine,
I'll try. I'll try.
imagine a worst condition. If he's a drunkard, womanizer, bad person,
Yeah.
even you have to tolerate such things. But he's a nice person. He's so much
Mm-hmm.
frustrated with the job, work from home. He wants to go out, and let him go. Okay. You want to enjoy?
Mm-hmm.
You go. Your enjoyment is my important. For me, what is important? If my husband wants some happiness, I will allow him to enjoy. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
okay. I will sacrifice my happiness. You please enjoy. Your happiness is very important for me. In
Okay.
that way, if you
Yes.
behave, then the opposite party will get ashamed. Oh,
Okay.
Okay, women's
Okay,
like to
Mataji.
sacrifice.
Yes, yes, Mataji.
The
It's
children,
hard,
when they
but
grow
we'll
up, they
try.
will not see. The children know,
Yeah.
so they understand. Uh, then they will understand the mother's love also. You will have your
Mhm.
boys. They will, they will
Yes, yes,
definitely
yes, Mataji.
reciprocate the sacrifices which you are making today. They will reciprocate. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay, Mataji.
This is
Sure,
small
sure.
thing,
Thank you so much.
not a big thing. It is a small thing which you can tolerate.
Yes, yes, Mataji. After listening you, I get every time when I listen your lectures, I thought, okay, I'll be a good wife. I'll be a good wife. Then after 2 days, it's gone.
Yeah, yeah. Again, get up. Yeah, the Krishna conscious is also like that. No, listen to my Guru Maharaj lecture, then I fired up, then fall down, then my chanting is not good, then I pick up. It's like Krishna conscious is like that.
Yes,
It's not linear. Ups and downs are
yes,
there. So family life also, but be careful that you're not making big blunders.
yes,
Small,
yes,
small
Mataji.
mistakes are okay, but don't make big blunders.
Yes, Mataji, surely. When I'm thank you so much. When I'm all in these kind of situations, suddenly your lecture came with that topic only, and it boosted my mind. Okay, yes, okay, calm down. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Any other doubts? Okay. Thank you all for your support.
Hare Krishna Mataji,
Hare
Pranam.
Jai
Sorry.
Janaki.
Sorry. Yes, Mataji. Mataji, I have one question. Actually, sometimes with husband, we treat them like a friend. So sometimes we order some things to them. So because that familiarity will be there with husband. So we talk them with very easily. But and they every time they don't like such orders and all. Sometimes they take it very easily. Sometimes they don't take it. So how to understand this, Mataji?
Yeah, being an intelligent wife, you should know when he is okay, when he is not okay.
Okay.
Be careful in that. If you should know when his mood is correct, when
Okay.
he is lenient. You can,
Okay.
that time you can take advantage. If he is very strict, then you are gone. I face such situations time to time.
Yes, Mataji.
Blown out. He'll throw me. So I need to be, though my husband is always lenient, but I should be very careful also.
Mataji, because sorry, Mataji. Because all the times they will be lenient. Suddenly, I don't understand when the mood will change. So all the time I will not be in that mood or like requesting and keeping him happy. But sometimes I'll tell them like it is like an order. But at that time they get angry or they think that we are controlling them too much, monitoring them too much, minute monitoring. So many things will happen. So this I don't understand, Mataji. I'm not able to
Yeah,
deal with this situation.
yeah, but then better always be careful. Always be careful. Instead of ordering, always, can you please do this? Can you please do this? When you add this, then it has a different effect.
Yes, Mataji.
When you add this, can you please? Like that, if you sweetly tell, no, my husband looks at me like this. Ah. Then the work is done. Instead, if you behave your face with anger, then you are gone. So better, please, like that. These are all
Yes.
you have to always adapt. Always use sweet language and submissive, please, please, instead of taking advantage of their soft behavior. Always you adapt this behavior, then you are in the safer side.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you.
Always in
Hare
the
Krishna.
safer side is best. Yeah. One more question. Somebody raised their hands. Yes, Mataji. Arshita.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you so much for today's class. It's so enlightening. This is my first class of listening to you, and still I felt so happy and contentful, and I could gain so much of knowledge, and so blessed to have your association. And my question might be slightly different. And you have today's topic is about controlling nature of women on her husband, like that. But sometimes what happens is that woman controls man through lust, or like you have mentioned. And it might be in other ways also, that men gets sometimes men does not take care of the wife, and so in some cases men gets too attached to their wife, that they forget, they neglect their family responsibilities of taking care of his mother or his siblings, and they neglect the other part of his responsibilities. Most of the cases, usually what we are seeing today is that
This
before
is what
marriage
is
men
happening in
are
this
in
world.
such a way.
Yeah. Today's world.
After
What
marriage
is
men
that?
are completely different. They are not like taking care of their siblings or like parents, and even sometimes the wife does not even let a husband talk to their parents and their
That's, yeah.
siblings also. In those situations, what should be the case for their family side, and what should they do so that they could get closer to his son or her sibling in that way, like how
Yeah,
it
this
was
side, you're
previous.
asking me this side. And the mother should have, educated the son from the young youth. Sometimes it happens the son goes out of hand. So mother time to time call the son and remind him of his duties towards other family members in an sastric way. If he is a devotee, he will listen, but normally you are telling about common people. Common people are towards wife only, and it's difficult to change them. But still, mother can influence the son positively. She can tell that we are also your dependents. You should take care of us. Also, to that daughter-in-law, she should tell that it is your responsibility that you should take care of us. My mother-in-law gave me one instruction when I got married. She said, "You are the first daughter-in-law. My husband is elder, and you should tolerate and you should handle everybody. Though they may not love you or they may not respect you, they may not reciprocate with you, but being elder, it is your duty to embrace them." So till today, I follow that. Whether they respect me or not, I respect them. Whether they involve me or not, I get involved. I do my duty, because this is not only my mother-in-law's advice, this is also from the Shastra, right? You need to take care of your family members. This is your duty that I do. So this reminder can be given to that person by mother or by sisters. This is his duty, that he has to take care of parents and sisters and brothers. That can be reminded of, but cannot be forced upon. If somebody is too much towards wife and his own selfishness, it's difficult to change them. But if he is a genuine person, he may, do something for the family also.
Yes, Mataji, thank you so much. Because it happened with my cousin brother, and he has been brainwashed by his wife completely, and she doesn't want to share her husband with
With anyone.
anyone.
That happens, but that should not be the other way also. Sometimes when family members intervene, the wife has lots of fight with the husband also. Husband may be a good person, he wants to love his family member, But if that has been advised to the husband, there is a chance that husband and wife has a big fight and they get separated also. Because some women are very, very dominant, arrogant, they are like demonic. So one should not become an instrument in separating them. At least somehow he is tolerating and living. That way also I have seen many ladies who don't do anything, who are like, completely gone case. One of my close relative. We didn't intervene because, they may go for that husband may go for divorce if we force, explain things. At least family is running, no? Instead of divorce. If we intervene, sometimes the women go extreme steps because modern women. So at least for the welfare of the children and for the prestige of the thing, the husband is tolerating. So the relatives should keep quiet. When he is tolerating, if we we advise him, then some negative may happen. So we need to be careful in handling such situations.
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Hare Krishna.
Jagannatheshwari Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes,
Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Mataji, like actually I'm a working woman.
Yeah, I know. You're a doctor, right?
Oh yes, Mataji.
Doctor in UK.
No. I'm in Bangalore.
You're in Bangalore. Okay. Yes, Mataji.
So Mataji, sometimes we are not able to fulfill the expectation of the husband since we are working. So like we have to take care of the duties, take care of the home, cooking, cleaning, and going to work. So sometimes we get frustrated to manage everything. We expect the support from the family also. If it is not happening, it affects everything, our sadhana, our everything it affects. How do we handle this?
Yeah, I generally tell all the Matajis that if you don't have food to eat, if you don't have money to live, then you go for a job. Otherwise, leave the job. Because as devotee women, we have to take care of family, children, sadhana, and job. It's too much. So I not
Yes.
tell that if you don't have food to eat, if you have very problem in your life to survive, then you go for job. Otherwise, live simply and be with whatever your husband earns nicely. Be happy. This is the advice openly I give. But I don't know your situation.
Actually, my
I
understand. But what happened is like I thought after marriage I'll not work. I will be engaged in because nearby temple is there, temple service, and I can take care of the home and everything. That was my plan, but it happened to be I have to work. So
then you hire
that
some
is
people.
also one more frustration. I don't want to work, but I have to work. So
So I gave
increasing
you
the
the first
frustration.
solution.
So
If first solution, if the first solution doesn't, like I told her to leave the job boldly. Don't depend. Many girls I have, I give the class and then many girls, young girls, they left the job. I appreciate them. But okay, you tell that your situation, you have some loans or some situation is there, you are going for job. You manage work. You use your intelligence, find somebody who can help you in the household chores, find some relatives, find some maids who can do the work. This is the next thing. And mostly I suggest if you have a nice temple nearby, you don't have your own family home deities. instead you keep some photos. And maintaining photos is easy. If you have some deities, then you have to decorate them, you have to follow the rules. So I generally advise devotees that if you have nearby temple, you are not so much towards deity worship, you please don't take deities. Your children are there, so focus on children. I am living in Mayapur. We have big deities. So mostly those devotees living in Mayapur, I tell them don't have home deities. Deities are there. There we will go and serve and attend aarti, everything. So if you have nearby temples, deity worship is mainly in the temple, but they are doing better. So if you are not well qualified to worship the deities, better you give those deities to your qualified persons, surrender their deities to them, and then you have photos, it is easy. So I possibly gave some solutions. You please work it out. So